Back at it again. I'm playing Julien himself, one of my favorite online guru teachers that I love to learn from. And this is going to be an interesting experience. So grab your popcorn. Let's chill. I got my little energy drink here. Not working at all, by the way. But yeah, late night videos. Let's watch.
Step one, how do you feel? Being seen, being stared at. Don't look up there, look down at them. In the eyes. How does it feel? What's that little voice saying right now? I see it yapping about.
Feels
What?
odd in a way. Feels odd in a way, but I mean, it's good just to stand in front of people and see them and not be so damn worried about what they're thinking as much.
Good, but why are you still worried? Why are you not chilling like a villain?
I give a shit about people a lot. What they think, what they do,
Good.
how I'm perceived to them.
Okay, ask that part of you, what is the worst way, like, we cannot be perceived like ... What outcome is that part of you trying to avoid the most? Could be anything.
And it's not comfortable at all. You can see he's tensing up in his shoulders. And what I like about Julien is he doesn't care. He's actually super comfortable with making people uncomfortable. And I love that about this guy. it's like a bit of a role model for me. But like, I just love this dynamic because this is exactly what we need to do for ourselves in order to receive answers. Even if it doesn't quite make sense, the fact that you're going through the process of like, well, why, what am I truly feeling, makes a lot more sense.
Being someone that isn't worthy of being cared for or liked or accepted in some sort of way.
Why would someone think that about you? Why is it even in the realm of possibilities?
That is the longest pause I've ever seen in my entire life. But anyway, that was a good question, Julien. Certain answer. All right, we have this answer. We're like, because I think I'm not going to be accepted or people are not going to like me for some reason. When we arrive there, we think, oh, that's just what it is. It's like, no, the real question is, who told you that? Where does this thinking come from? And usually it's because something in the past taught you that. At least once or enough times to where you began telling yourself that over and over. So whenever this does come up, same situation, bunch of people looking at you, that's your response. And it's been such an automated reaction to that scenario that you just stop questioning it. Now it becomes automated. So you forget all about the origin of where it even comes from. You stop questioning it, and that's the problem. If you continue to question it, you can unravel the programs that the world, bad parents, society, or things, anything, has programmed into you.
Yes. There's a lot going on. Why are you keeping all this dialogue to yourself? There's no subtitles here. You got to tell us.
I know, it's, the words are not coming up. I have the feelings, just not the way to describe them.
Huh. Well, just think right now. It's like, why is there so much tenseness? What's going on? Do you want to lean into it more? Maybe the words will come. Scream as loud as you can. Just to chill and enjoy myself. You're going to take over, okay? So,
Oh, lovely.
yes, I'm very excited for you. I brought this too, just for you. You can put this on. It'll help.
Honor. All right, so I know what you guys are thinking. Why is this guy screaming? That's so embarrassing. That's such a weird thing to do. And it's just like, yeah, it is. And that's the whole point. So yelling or screaming or just letting something out is learning to be comfortable with the uncomfortable, looking ridiculous in front of people, being in an awkward position, learning how to navigate through your emotions while you're going through that. Yelling, look ridiculous. Be comfortable in that. Because no matter what, someone's going to have something to say about it. All right? Nobody, either they care too much or nobody cares at all. But the one thing that matters the most is what you end up thinking about it. And you know what? You got to change your mind about it. So he has trouble talking about his emotions. So the best way to do it is to physically overcome this hesitant response to it. And usually you have to like jump around, scream, shake it off, some sort of way.
Is dog shit compared to what you're about to hear. He's gonna put me to shame because he is so amazing. Bro, the floor is yours. My entire confidence, career, everything is on him.
No pressure, bro.
No.
Please don't fuck it up, man. You got this. I'm on your side.
I'm gonna.
Deliver the value. You can say anything and everything, but it has to be value. I want the comments to be, oh my God, Julien was right. That guy's a genius.
Yes.
I want it.
He's trying to think.
The event will not continue till we get it. I'm here. I want to experience what it's like to see me.
Thinking. Overthinking. You don't have to overthink it, my guy. You can talk about anything. This guy just gave you advice of how to be confident, right? And basically, I love that because like he's instilling a type of thought process that we should be saying to ourselves. I am confident. I am a good speaker. I am capable of making videos that rock your soul. You know, something like that, right? It's easier in mind, a little harder in practice. The practice of it is to actually experience it firsthand. There's a difference between skydiving in virtual reality and skydiving in real life. But once you do it, I mean, you can pretty much overcome anything. Which is why I watch these things, because like these are things that I would like to practice a little more, and I have already practiced with this, like performing on stage in the past, but it's been a long time that I've actually gone into any social interaction. So this is why I love watching this, because it's like, dude, I just want to walk around in a bathrobe and give people advice. And it doesn't matter if like how messed up I sound, just that I'm just confident in who I am and comfortable. And I think that's what he's trying to get him. Get comfortable in speaking your mind, no matter what. And that's why he said, don't explain how you should be talking. Just talk. Tell you exactly what you want to say. Don't think about it so much. Just allow yourself to express everything.
Apply the tools you learned, what we just talked about. Perhaps destroy your ego's chances of being cool. Because I just hyped up your ego's chance. Like, this is how you must be. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing. It's going to blow your mind. Your ego's like, we got to do that. That's the outcome. Shatter that.
It's just racing over and over, and there's a million different things that are going on in there. Not a single one sticks or lands or...
That's impossible. Well, narrate it.
I'm used to being on a stage in a way. Like, I've done presentations, I've done all that shit, stood in front of a classroom, got standing ovations and claps and all that.
Here we go.
And it means something to that part of me that wants to dig into that and be embraced and loved and enjoyed for who I am. And then there's the other part of me where it's like, man, I'm so glad I got that grade, or man, I'm so glad I got that approval from my classmates. And that part of me isn't fulfilled ever, because then it just chases the next fucking high and the next one. And then I get up here and I'm talking and almost feels like I'm the clown at the birthday party trying to cheer the kids, and they're just looking at me like, what happened to you, bro? How did you get here? You're wearing a red nose bigger than the ones you broke 2 times like 2 years ago. How did that happen? And
This guy's doing stand-up now.
I want to express and be there, but I also want to feel so comfortable just existing. And I feel like every
And you
time I
are.
want to, I overcompensate by being like the loud guy at work or among my friends. I just try to joke so much and lighten the room. And then when it gets deep and personal and all that, I freeze up and I don't want to share anything, because what if they judge me? What if they don't care? What if I don't bring something to them that's insightful or impactful or something?
Stay with it. So, by the way, so far, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, that was a 10 out of 10 for me. Anyway, you see how when you just start talking about it, when you allow yourself to like roll through the emotions, explain it through logic, but you still feel what you're feeling. And then being in front of people and being able to express that and then get more and more comfortable with that. In that practice, you learn to find out what the issue is, and that the issue is not as big as you might have thought, and that people aren't exactly that caring about it anyway. In fact, it probably makes you a little more interesting and dynamic, that you're not a perfect character, you're flawed, but you're okay with showcasing that. Because when you create that sort of environment, many people would like to share how they're flawed too. Like myself right now, I'm actually encouraged by what he was just talking about, because like I'm flawed too, man. I'm over here making videos and talking about it, and it's just like, what if nobody wants to hear what I have to say? What if like I keep stumbling over my words? And what if like, I don't say the most profound, wise thing right there in the moment? It's like everybody's gonna just click off and be like, I don't like your videos, and you know what? You suck. And don't get me wrong, a lot of things that I say are pretty harsh and like, they cut deep into what I dislike about this world and its many mental processes, and you're gonna probably see that in future videos. But I'm giving you, I'm learning as I go too, and I watch these things, and now I'm feeling a little more open about how I'm not really all there just yet about showcasing who I am, or revealing things. I mean, this world's a scary world, right? Everybody's like, some people can have such strong reactions that they just want to take you out of this place. Nice way of saying that, hey, I don't want you around anymore.
Show us the personal shit. When it gets personal, when it gets real, I just can't. I'm scared of being judged and this. Do it now. What's the most personal shit? Take the condom off, man. We want it raw. You're giving us this watered down version of you. We're wet and open and ready.
Bruh, stop. You're gonna give me banned.
I try so fucking desperately every day that I get up to break the cycle of shit that I find myself in. I get the same phone call from my mom asking, how's your day? How's school? How's life going? And I don't want to fucking talk to her, because it's the same shit. And I know she doesn't care that much, because she asks the same questions, and she demeans me and brings me down and tries to downplay it and pretend like it's all okay. But then I know there's a part of her that does care and loves me and wants me to be there. She hasn't proven that.
And there it is. The rejection. Emotions, what he feels on a personal level, has been rejected and downplayed for so long that he simply pushed it to the back burner, hidden it away. And the way to cope with that, he becomes the person that people would accept, or he thinks would accept, making lighthearted of things that are too deep. So becomes the class clown, a comedian, always trying to, be lighthearted and fun. But deep down, it's kind of like the clown who smiles, but deep down is depressed. This is where depression lives. When you create a character that is not you. That you feel like that's the only way I'm going to please people. Here is what I think you like. Rather, this is what I truly am. And you know what? Let's get a little personal too. For me, I'm exhausted, but not in the way you think. not it's not physically, it's emotionally exhausted, mentally exhausted, because of the way the world is right now. We got religions that are invading New York, Texas, taking over. We got things on the horizon that want to destroy our way of life. We got people who don't want to reason or talk. But that's not even the gist of it. Personally, those things make me feel like nothing really matters. And everything's on repeat. Like, no matter what I do, it's just I feel powerless. There's like not much I can do. It's like my life is always in the hands of someone else, something else. No matter how much I try to take control of things, it's just always dictated by circumstance. And I've never felt so powerless and useless in my entire life. And I'm usually in control. But I'm learning to be okay with not having control. If the United States gets destroyed, so be it. If I lose this life, so be it. It's like learning to let go completely. But because of that, I think I lost my will of determination, my willingness to try harder. It just feels useless. I make music and I beat myself up about it, and it doesn't reach because the algorithm is against me. Or maybe it's not good enough, but either way, it's like everything, I'm at the whim of the algorithm. I'm at the whim of people's opinions of me. I am at the whim of whatever evil forces out there want to take us down as a collection, and I happen to be in the midst of it. Like, again, powerless. And the only thing that will change that around is money. Money, money, money. And you have no idea how much I hate money. How much I hate everything that repeats. I hate jobs, corporations. I hate algorithms. I hate social media. I hate how everybody operates. Constantly on repeat. Everybody comes up with a new word, a fad. This, and that. And it's annoying. It's like a broken record. That I'm the only one that, or not, I don't think I'm the only one that can see it, but so far, that's, every time I bring it up, everyone looks at me sideways like they're okay with the broken record. They don't see it like that. And it's depressing. Because it's, we live to work. Sleep, get up, work. Sleep, get up, work. Again and again and again and again. All I want to do is create. And to create takes up so much energy and money, and there's never any sort of reciprocation in anything. Not that anybody owes me anything. I'm just like, that's just what it is. And I've just been craving an end to this repetitive life. How coded. How life itself is an algorithm. And that's what I just realized. Like, life itself is an algorithm. It keeps repeating. Soon there will be a war. Soon there will be... There's going to be a selfish person. There's going to be someone who's obsessed with eating, money, drugs, or whatever, you name it. No one's real. Nothing's real anymore. Anything could be AI now. Anything could be fabricated. And one of these days, I'm just going to shut everything off and walk away from it all. But, that's my personal lookout at it.
That's beautiful. But there's a little bit left that I see that wants to come out, man. Fucking let it out. If not now, when?
made her care because she was so important for so long. And she fucks it up. I thought I could go to her and she'd support me, be there, and then she looked at me dead in the eyes. And she didn't want to help. She just, where the fuck were you? Trying to help, trying to be someone, trying to do something. But it wasn't good enough for her. Because I had to fit this perfect cookie cutter image of this kid that wasn't her and was doing so much and being so smart. I just want to be fucking me. I just want to wake up and not give a shit one of these days. I want to sit down at my desk and just not have a fucking thought in the world. Not a single fucking one. I just want to be there. I don't care about being happy or sad or contemplative or in my head. I literally just want to exist. Nothing more. Nothing less.
Yeah. Be alone. No more expectations. God, man, it's like I was destined to see this video. But that hurts. That hits, because that's exactly what it feels like. I have no desire to end it all, and I have no desire to do anything. Like, I just want to sit somewhere and let everything go once and for all, and not care anymore. Not care about money, not even care about eating or drinking, not care about where I'm gonna, how long are my clothes gonna last. Just walk into the woods and throw it all away. To no longer fear what everybody else fears on this planet, death. I just seek to leave this system behind forever. No more expectations. Because I know how it feels. Nothing you do is good enough. So why even try? And even though this is at my very core what I feel, I also know doesn't have to be the reality. And that I could make something worthwhile. And just because I don't see results now, that doesn't mean it won't become something amazing later. You must continue to have faith. And I was reading the book of Ecclesiastes, how vanity and everything's pointless, but with God and having faith, regardless of what the world is, you tend to see the magic that could happen. And how you can turn everything around. That you don't have to live in the expectation and shadows of what everybody expects of you. You don't have to be a people pleaser. And also, you don't have to worry about what you're going to do next. Everybody has a plan. This is what I'm going to do, run a business, do this and that. And then all you get out of a business is more responsibility and more stress. Just to say you made it in the world. But what if making it in the world just meant you could make your own home in an isolated world? No government, no people to bother you, You learn how to hunt. You learn how to sustain yourself. I think that's successful. Overcoming yourself. And don't get me wrong, taking on the challenges is its own way of a victory as well. I don't think I can judge anybody who decides to go all in this beast system and make themselves a success. And those who walk away from it and become successful in a different direction. I think there's beauty in the both sides to it. I think there's strength in either way.
Because I can be.
The way you talked, how real it was versus the version before, with that inner battle, like, the hell. Different people. How do you feel? What's going on now?
It's free.
Sorry guys, I didn't mean to go too long. But ultimately, yeah, that it feels free. So it feels free to talk about it, to admit what is burdening your heart. To let it out. And you know what? It helps even more when you face the people who are the source of that and let them know. If you can. But ultimately, the greatest part is admitting it to yourself. And this is how we can begin to heal. If you're watching this, I have faith in you. I don't need to know you. All my life, I've always been there for someone else. Now, I'm here for myself. And I hope you give yourself the room to feel as vulnerable as that. And then you give yourself the benefit of the doubt and forgiveness that you definitely need. And allow yourself to feel what you need to feel. Don't feel shame for it. Feel shame for not confronting it. Confront it. I know you can get through this. And I know what it feels like to want to quit. But I want you to turn that darkness into light by walking through it and understanding that's not you, that's what you carry. And what you carry can be put down.